All right, episode 7. No Ryan today.
No,
He's being a
Ryan.
bum.
This will be a quick one today. We've had like a day to kind of digest what's going on here, but just, I guess, we're on the precipice now of something that should not have been possible. But suddenly, first week of September, we have a huge series. Like the season could be at stake if they go and get swept in Tampa.
I almost didn't even want to do this because I've just been so disgusted with the Yankees. I don't even enjoy watching the games recently. I watch them just because
There's nothing else to
what el-
watch.
what el- what else am I going to watch? And I'm a
Dude,
diehard.
I turned the game off
But man,
yesterday. They're down one in the eighth, and I literally turned the TV. I was like, I don't care. Like,
well, I mean these West Coast games, it's hard for me
it's
to stay
late
up.
too,
So I'm
but
I'm passed out on the couch. But I heard, and I texted you the other day. I was like, I heard Michael K get all excited, and it woke me up from my sleep. And I look up, and it's first and second, nobody
yeah, I don't
out,
even know what happened.
top of the ninth. They're down 1 run, and I'm like, okay, here we go. We're in business here. Donaldson K's, Glaber K's, and then they pinch hit
Yeah,
Trevino.
I
I
did
mean,
see that.
man, I don't even
Who
know
came
what's
in to
happening
hit?
anymore.
Who was the hitter?
Cabrera, and I mean, whatever. Cabrera's been all right, but I don't know, man. What are we doing? So we lose 2 out of 3 to the Angels, split 2 out of 4 with
Awful.
Oakland. Just an absolute abysmal West Coast trip. And now we're
For a
we're
team,
rolling into a massive series
for a
here.
team,
Like this is huge.
we had written off the division. Like I had written off the division. It was a month ago. I didn't care about the division. I was all right. We're good. We had for a team that had what a 15 game lead, a 14 in the loss column at one point. It was that high to now be in a situation where if you lose this series, they're up 6 right now, 5 in the loss column. If you lose 6 out of the next 10 is against Tampa. You
Three game set or 4 games?
3 game set,
2 3 game sets.
3 game set, and then we get 4 at home against Minnesota, and then Tampa comes to the Bronx. So 6 out of the next 10. And I mean, we're gonna see. We're recording this right now, the day before this series starts. So I don't know, man. I'm kind of astonished. Like we're on the precipice of collapse here. Like they've gotten themselves to the edge of the cliff. And the next step is either off the cliff or they go into Tampa, which I don't think anybody expects right now, and like win a series or sweep them. Who knows?
Tampa's been playing well, but
They still don't have Franco.
Tampa sucks,
I know, but
dude.
they
suck. I don't get it. Like, yeah, we suck. I mean, this season has just been like, what is this season? I don't even understand. They're the best team in baseball for 3 months,
and then they're the worst team.
And then
baseball.
they're the worst team in the last 20 years.
Yeah, it's pretty unfathomable.
It's like,
it's
insane.
So well, the quick look ahead right now. I mean, this series we've got Domingo, who I guess is like our best pitcher right now, so I should be happy about that. But Domingo game 1, Schmidt for game 2, and then Montas for game 3. They don't have any of the race starters. I think McClanahan hurt himself the other day, so I haven't seen any updates on what happened with him, but we might not face him.
Might avoid McClanahan. I mean, that would be a blessing.
Do you have any confidence that they're gonna like win this series? I don't know. I don't think anybody can.
Dude, I've been watching these games just like it's mind numbing. Like I don't have any sort of like thoughts or expectations going into any of these games. I'm just like, all right, they're gonna score a few runs. The pitching will be pretty solid. And they'll lose a 1 or 2 run game, or maybe they'll win a 1 or 2 run game.
So
and
bad.
it's just like, so I mean, I don't know. My mentality has just been like, we need to just get to October at this point.
We had a comment that said exactly that. Dude, October's far enough away where, these 2 series against Tampa is so talented.
It'll be huge.
Yeah.
I mean, coming out of this weekend, it'll be. And we talked about it a few weeks ago, my panic meter it was like a 4 once this whole skid started or when we were in the middle of it. And then it kind of escalated all the way up to a 6. I was a bit worried for sure, just because of the way that they've been playing. And then they won 5 in a row. Everybody thought that, okay, everything's great. And then they lost 3 in a row. And granted, the losses are just bad. It's like
they're just dead.
like what was it? The one loss in what am I thinking? The one loss in Oakland where they score 2 in extra innings on the wild
dude,
pitch.
They had one hit
and then
in
they
11 innings.
They give up a freaking home run to vote or whatever, and it's like these losses
They're
are
the
just
worst
crushing.
losses. It's
right.
a sick reminder of last year, because last year the losses were so bad, but this year they're even like deader. They don't. The offense. I've never seen a team be so dominant, and then as an entire team, the entire offense just does not function at all. It's very odd.
It's crazy.
So
I mean, I don't know what the cause is behind it. I mean, nobody does, I guess.
People are blaming Boone.
But man, I mean,
you were blaming Boone.
I mean, yeah, I've been blaming Boone, but going into this series, it could either be leaving it where we're up 3 games and the lead is essentially erased.
Exactly.
3 games with 30 to
you're
play.
In a dogfight. You're like any other team in a dogfight.
Or we could take 2 out of 3 and we'll be up 7, and the division will more or less be wrapped up. So I mean, it could go either way here, but definitely a pivotal series, and we've got some reinforcements that we just learned about today.
Is that official?
That I'm pretty excited about. Peraza just got called up. I mean, dude, the reason why we've been skidding for the most part is Donaldson, IKF, and Glaber have been fucking abysmal.
Yeah.
They've been horrible.
All right, I didn't realize it was official. I'm actually like, dude, good. I can't believe they did this. I'm
Peraza
shocked.
Called up, man.
Let's go.
Think, and we've been defending IKF because he sprays base hits around.
Dude, that error last night.
Speed but
come on, bro.
There's no defending the defense. The on base is low.
Yeah.
There's obviously no power and no production. So if we can slot Peraza in, I mean, dude, IKF was a stopgap guy anyway. We got him for 1
exactly,
year.
And the guy he's stopgap for is ready to go.
Here.
So let's go.
So let's go. Let's bring him up. I want Peraza at shortstop. IKF can come off the bench at least for now.
Maybe
let the guy play.
Would you rather have Donaldson over IKF right now?
I'd much rather have Donaldson in the lineup. Actually, I can't say much rather, but
IKF's a Gold Glove third baseman, and he'll hit. At least he'll hit the ball.
Of the 3, Donaldson, IKF, Glaber, who do you want in the lineup?
IKF.
It's like pick your poison.
IKF. Put him in the 9-hole. I don't believe I've said this now multiple times, but I'm done with Glaber. I really was never anything but done with Donaldson. I was hopeful about him, but he's just disappointed.
So for the next, I want Peraza to play 15, 20 games.
He should be playing every day.
I would love for that.
He should be playing every day. I would love for that.
And let Glaber, Donaldson, and IKF have to
fight it out.
Their playing time.
Yeah, for real.
Right. So what's your ideal?
Well, this brings us now.
We don't care. I don't really care about the lineup, but what's your ideal infield? Is Cabrera, Peraza?
I want Cabrera in my lineup. Rizzo, but Rizzo's not playing the series, I don't think.
Yeah, apparently
Rizzo stayed behind.
Yeah, up a little bit.
So it'll be DJ at first.
DJ
it'll be Glaber at second.
They're gonna stick Glaber at second, but then I like Peraza at short.
Yeah, that's where he's gonna be.
Cabrera at third.
Cabrera or IKF.
Well, no, Donaldson will
right
still get PT at third because Giancarlo has to DH, and then you have to stick Cabrera in right field.
Exactly.
But yeah, man, I definitely and my tune has changed about this. I think 2 or 3 weeks ago I said no. IKF is the guy. We're not going to just stick Peraza in, but
dude, we need to win games.
Man, it's coming down to crunch time, and the defense and the offense that IKF is providing is not up to par. And if we can get an increase on both of those fronts, both defensively and even if it's just a minor uptick offensively, it's going to help us out.
Which seemingly we can.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
and it's new blood, man. It's energy. It's like a shot of adrenaline that we can spark into this team that hopefully kind of propels us a bit. But
yeah, no, agree.
God damn, man, I can't even watch this team.
I mean, dude, you go down the lineup, and I had a couple names in the polls of just people we're concerned about, but literally outside of Judge and Benintendi, the entire team has just failed to do anything inspiring at all. Rizzo went back to back with homers, nice. Now his back's hurt. He can't play. The guy's hitting 220 this year. I know he's got good production, but you add that again. We just talked about Glenn Donaldson.
I'm not complaining about Rizzo. He's got to rest up and be good for the playoffs. But Yeah, man. Other than Judge, which that's a whole other topic. Judge is really
Judge
the
is the
reason
whole
why I
team.
watch the Yankees at this point.
He's the
I want to
entire
just
team.
watch Judge go for 62.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, man.
I'm concerned about DJ.
Boone has
a little bit.
You know what you get out of DJ.
Not
DJ's
right now.
a professional.
He's striking out
He's cold.
a ton. I think he's hurt. I think he's a guy who needs a Phantom IL deal, but we can't afford it. The guy has been brutal.
Yeah,
he also lost the game throwing a ball away in Oakland. You know, and
we're limping to the finish line.
I'm the biggest DJ fan in the world, but he's been impossible to watch on top of 7 other guys who play in this lineup every day. So the reason we're keeping this one short is just because we don't need to just,
harp on all the
crybabies.
Everyone knows this team stinks right now.
I know.
Everyone knows it.
But Peraza that's a hopeful sign. I'm genuinely excited to hopefully get some sort of life. Cabrera provided it a little bit, but it's like this team has sucked him down to depression as well.
Cabrera's not the guy.
Yeah.
Cabrera's not the guy. It's always been Peraza, Volpe. Those are the guys.
Yeah. I agree.
Peraza's ready.
Yeah. So,
let's go.
Judge is really he's all we got right now
Judge,
at this point. Right. So,
yeah.
Everything rides on
all right,
this
so
next series.
what did the topics say? What do the people want?
We just covered DJ. I mean, we could talk about Montas as well. But again, we can keep this to 15
Ryan
minutes
hates Montas.
here.
I mean, everyone has every reason to hate Montas.
He's been bad, just straight up bad. I mean,
it's just been bad. I mean,
he can't be worse, really.
It's not who Montas is, though.
He's gonna have a big game to pitch on Monday or Sunday, whatever it is, Sunday. So
I don't like looking at small sample sizes. I give guys the benefit of the doubt over long periods of time. It took me a long time to say Gary sucked. It took me a long time to say who are some of these other guys that suck.
Whatever,
but I always try to give people the benefit of the doubt. Montas is a good pitcher. I've seen him pitch a couple of times live. He's a beast. So he's just got to kind of figure it out and find his footing.
man.
But man,
it's all bad.
I mean, it's just everybody. It's everybody.
It's all bad.
We could go down the line. It's everybody right now.
That's why we're not gonna. So this is like a late week jump here. We're gonna be back on Wednesday. We'll talk Tuesday night, and everything can change.
We could either be on
worse.
the moon. We could be on the moon on Tuesday, or we could really be
the
in some
whole
trouble
season. Because, dude, if you go, this is a must-win series now. Even
you've got to win this series.
Yeah, and you kind of
can't get swept.
You cannot get swept.
And we're going to the Trop, so getting swept is in the cards.
Bro, if they get swept, it's people fully are calling for heads to roll.
It's 2 in the loss column.
Yeah, that's. Sure, you'll be in first place then still, but you had this division. It wasn't even. I didn't even know why we were playing anymore, and now we got a month left to play, and you're scrapping with 3 other teams. The fucking Orioles are going to be on our ass if they keep playing like this.
Dude, the Orioles call up top prospect after top prospect.
Yeah, Henderson, whatever.
So glad.
Hit a homer,
we were talking
hit a homer
about
immediately. The Dodgers do it all the time. The Braves are doing it. Everybody does this. It's about fucking time.
I don't know if we talked about this last week, but
Jesus,
the Yankees have a knack for just mismanaging top talent and not calling up prospects at the right time. And then when they do, they don't give them consistent PT. I mean, how many guys? Clint Frazier
ruined,
went by the wayside.
Andahar.
Gary, Greg Bird, Andahar.
Voit got fucked. Well, he was hurt, I guess, but.
No. I mean,
saying guys to call up,
but those are
just
like 5 guys right there that were top guys.
Yeah.
Just like, I mean, it's a disgrace what we did to Andahar. It's a disgrace what we did to Clint Frazier.
What happened to Devi Garcia? Remember him being a big, top-notch guy? I mean, there's a million.
I just hope they don't get this crop wrong. I mean, Glaber came on the scene, exploded, and now he sucks.
What happened?
It's crazy.
It's the whole team.
So
everybody but Judge has turned into a.
I don't know what it is. Is it Boone? Is it an organizational
thing? I
don't blame
Boone as much as everybody else does. I think it's just organizational. Like, guys get called up at the wrong times. They produce. They don't get rewarded for it. No one gets comfortable. The team is. It's just a hodgepodge of shit. You never know who's playing where and when they're playing and how long they're playing for, and their production doesn't matter. I don't know what numbers people are looking at. I don't know, man. I don't know. We're gonna cut
They
this
just got to
one
play
pretty
better.
soon, but
They got to play better.
dude, this series is everything.
Got to hit.
So I don't know. We'll see what
It's
happens.
a big series.
We'll be
It's a
back
big
in like
series.
4 days or something, and
Either in a positive mood or a negative mood.
I don't know.
This is crazy.
We'll see what happens, but we'll end it with that. See you again, folks.
All right. Peace, world.